What's up? So look, so I've been having a lot of things going on, like especially with this place and shit. And I think it's just about time I wrap this thing up, move on out of here. I was trying to yesterday. I had set up I had went to this appointment, right, where I was going to check out this other apartment complex. But the problem is it's like 22 miles away, and I didn't have the money to Uber there. But I don't know if I showed y'all, but I had got a new bike, right? And this motherfucker durable. So I'm biking there. It's like 22 miles, right? But it's like the dead heat of Houston. But for some reason, I convinced myself that I could do it. Cause like biking 20 miles ain't really shit to me. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really start struggling until I get around 30 or whatever. That's when I get tired. But biking 20 miles like an adrenaline rush to me. But I didn't really take into the fact that I've been like blowing trees for like the last couple weeks or whatever, chilling, working out occasionally. And just I really think it was the heat though. You feel what I'm saying? Cause I always do this shit. But anyways, so um man, I start feeling that shit like 8 miles into it. Right? And then at 16, 17 miles, bro, it was like everything was terrible, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to take breaks and shit. That the sun was eating me up. The route that they took me, like this shit in the boonies, they don't even got nowhere to ride, nigga. It ain't nothing but like tussle sticking to me. Whatever. I'm sweating. I'm dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's hot as fuck. Ants eating me up and shit. Feel like the sun just following me and shit. You feel what I'm saying? I almost died. Like no bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? I was that dehydrated. I started cramping up, like in my hamstring, randomly, my calves, like different shit. Like I couldn't flex anything, because you know how you flex it and you get them strong Charlie horses, and the only way to relieve it is to get the blood black flowing, so you gotta like straighten it out. It was like that or whatever. Then my tire ended up popping when I was trying to like Uber back. Like, didn't even make the appointment. You feel me? And then I was mad as hell because the chick, I had tried to push it back again because the appointment was for 10:30. I asked to push it back to 11:30 because I thought I could make it, but it was so unbearable, right? So I went to push it back to 1, and she was cool with the first one, but the second one, it's like a little nice area. So the second one, she was all like, "Oh, we booked for today." And I'm just like, "How y'all booked for today? I see the schedule. Y'all got 4 units left. If y'all booked from 1 to 5:30, then why are you asking me if you can still if I can schedule another day? Do you not plan on actually filing the application?" I'm like pissed off about it. I'm gonna try to do something about it like later on, I'm still looking though. But I gotta quit this place because bro, over this past week, we trying to kill our fifth one, but we done killed 4 mice. You feel what I'm saying? And 2 of them I had to just whack them with something blunt. You feel what I'm saying? And then we had to set traps and shit, caught the other two. But and it's like, bro, I got kids and shit. I got responsibilities. And I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was real skeptical about putting things that's that private and personal on online. But I feel like this is like everyday shit. And what really inspired me, shout out to DJ Ghost, right? The one from Cali, light skin. He, DJ Ghost 100. What up, bro? No, he be like, ayo, he be like, ayo, so look, bro, that dude, right? I remember like watching his story times, and he was talking about like all this crazy stuff that was happening, like how he loved his mom to death, but his mom was like this and da da da, and he was just telling it off. He was like, I can just be real about it, and I feel like that's what life is like, and especially because I'm just like, damn, I'm still holding on to these shallow values that people that meant me no good were too afraid to be real and open about, when I'm not even like that, bro. And like, in all honesty, I believe in living a life where I can be proud of who I am, so nobody can, and living in my truth, so nobody can shame me and make me feel bad about whatever. Even when I was bike riding, bro, people was treating me like I was homeless. Everybody was judging, but I didn't really give a fuck. Even I feel like my Uber driver had judged me a bit, but I didn't really give a fuck, because it's like, at the end of the day, bro, the people in my household, I'm going hard for them, and I know they proud of me and they fuck with me. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta realize where your priorities lie. And it was like, and then I realized too, like that wasn't my first near, encounters with death, because I felt like that plenty of times. You feel what I'm saying? But and I was in a lot of different straining situations, but I don't know, man. It's like, I just think that all in all, when it's all said and done, it's your life, and I feel like you should live it for the best benefit of you. And if the people around you can't fathom that, then they don't need to be around you, because that doesn't mean I don't have your best interest. Because you got to stop lying to yourself, bro. I lied to myself about my loved ones for a long time, and it hurted me. And y'all probably seeing that up there. We took the tent down, cause we planning on moving and shit, and this is just like the frame of it, and we hanging up clothes to dry. I don't got a dryer yet. The old one broke. So, but anyways, it's like I lied to myself a long time about the people that was around me, my family that didn't really see me or treat me as family, exiled me, even though they still wanted handouts. And it's just like you gotta be real with yourself first and foremost, because if you don't, you're not gonna love yourself, and you're gonna keep making excuses of why like you're accepting hate. Just like when my father died, right? RIP to him. But I gotta be honest, right? My dad was a cruel, mean, messed up dude because he was hurt. You feel what I'm saying? He let it manifest into something negative. Don't get like that. You feel what I'm saying? I have to stop myself from being like that. And I remember like my older sister that doesn't have quite as, a clear head, or isn't as advanced in her discernment as I am. I remember she said, I know for a fact that our dad loved us, but still, when he said fuck us, he meant it, right? And I'm not gonna go into all the details of how my dad was like cruel and how he was a mean, messed up dude. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's not the focus I wanna focus on, especially because he's gone. But I remember telling her, I was like, no. I was like, don't accept that. I can't accept that. I was like, I can't tell you not to accept it, but I don't want you to accept that, because you got to think, if you accept that as love, right? That's going to be your new definition of love. And then you're going to replace love with abuse. And then you're going to let people walk all over you, because in your mind, that abuse that your dad dealt is what you identify as love, because you can't fathom like someone that you care about immensely passing. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, and that's why I can't accept that, because like the way he treated us wasn't my idea of love, and that's not how I would want to treat people that I care about. And I know damn well it's not how I want to be perceived. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, if I accept that as love, I'm gonna go down a wrong path. I'm gonna be abusive. You get what I'm saying? Like when you start accepting bullshit like that in your life, you attach yourself to that energy, and then what that does is that manifests you into exactly what you dislike. And that's why they tell you not to fight against shit that you don't fuck with, because like the Bible say, by beholding we become changed, right? By associating yourself with even if you hate it, it's like still being involved with that energy. It's around you and it's gonna consume you. Energy is transferred, right? Just like, and that's why I always tell y'all, bro, let motherfuckers' problems stay they problems, bro. If a motherfucker you don't know, or a motherfucker that didn't run shit by you start going off on you about some crazy shit, listen to everything they got to say, because there's meaning in the words that people choose and the words they avoid. You get what I'm saying? You can always fill in the gaps in what they do say, and what and how they say it, and what they won't say. You get what I mean? It's like, because all they going, even if they trying to be deceptive, they still gonna speak from the heart, because it's like, if I want you to look over here, I'm most likely gonna point over here. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is that you can't you can't let the people that you love hold you back. You got to be on the solo course if you don't got solid people around you. You get what I'm saying? You got to be real with yourself about it, so you don't fall and drag yourself underneath. Because like I had plenty of moments where, like, prime example, right? Like I'm expose what happened, because I don't know, it still messes with me. Like I remember being like in AIT, and me and my sister was like bumping heads, and she was the only person I was talking to in my family, and we were supposed to be like this. And I remember when I like with my sentencing thing, I think I mentioned this before, like they were trying to send me to jail for some bullshit or whatever. And I remember like me and her was getting into it because I was being defiant against like the harassment and the bullying of the NCOs because I've been bullied all my life and I don't really stand for it. I think it's weak. So I was the dude that bullied the bullies and fought back. You know, like when it got presented to me or people I fucked with, and cause that shit weak. Don't bully people. But I remember like basically long story short, us having back and forth numerous times. Like I ain't gonna lie, she probably I don't know if she watched these, but I don't know if you ever know, maybe because you didn't never care. But when I was in AIT and all them phone calls, where you would yell at me for for 3 to 5 minutes at a time and just be screaming into the phone, making what you thought was points, I would literally set the phone down because I remember telling her twice, like, don't yell, like, my volume up. Like, just talk to me regular. I can hear everything. And she still wanted to yell because, I'm her little brother. I can't tell her shit. So, and I was still, and the thing that got me the most was, like I told y'all, the Navy dude. Because I remember she, she dissed me, but she believed the Navy dude when he told her the same thing. And that was, I ain't gonna lie, that was a breaking point because my entire life it had been like that. I had always been put on the back burner. And then and when I looked up, I'm just like, why do I always accept this? How is she really on my side? Like, shit getting real for me around here. And she don't care about me, but she'll listen to another nigga that's on the outside. Like, I realized that my people didn't really value family because the people in our family that they didn't value, like just like me, I don't have the traits and the characteristics that they want to fuck with. You get what I'm saying? It's like I have discernment. I'm a solid stand-up dude, but they don't care about that. It's like what they care about is, and this is a lesson for a lot of people. A lot of times what happens is people don't really care about like who you are. They just care about the benefit of having you around because when they make a mess, you'll be on cleanup duty. You get what I'm saying? Shitty people need you to be a good person so they don't have to be. And in the end, it's like what you realize is that the reason why you weren't valued isn't because of who you are, but it's because of who you aren't, right? A lot of sheep, like mindless, badass people, it's like they look up to the people like in the family or the people around them that has the material things that can treat people any kind of way and still be high regarded. Like they care more about their reputation and like the imagery of things, and that's the reason why they fall in line because that person has it, right? And you gotta realize that it's a respect thing, right? A person lacks respect for you if your word or who you are doesn't shine through past anything else. You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm cool with you and I'm cool with the other homie, right? How come I just listen to him? How come I validate what he said? You get what I'm saying? It's a lack of respect thing, and I know that's obvious, but it's not as obvious when emotions get involved. Because think about it, right? Imagine that person that secretly dislike you, that's secretly sabotaging you, smiling in your face. Imagine that being in the form of your mother, or your father, or your grandpa, or your siblings, or that best friend that grew up with you that was a brother. You get what I'm saying? It's like they said, betrayal only comes from people that's close to you, or it never comes from people that you aren't close to. And it's like, of course, because then it wouldn't be betrayal. It'd just be, you know what I'm saying, a violation. But yeah, it's like, I would just say, like, be honest with yourself, be real with yourself, be realistic. What I just suffered from like yesterday was a Dunning-Kruger effect. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was more He-Man than I was, and I got humbled. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, and I can come on here and share that humiliation and disappointment because I believe in being solid about mine. Like, there's nothing that somebody's gonna tell me about my experience that'll put me like, oh, like down in the dumps. Cause I'm like, okay. And it's just like a lot of the stuff that you probably disregard about me or don't like about me are things that I've dealt with. You get what I'm saying? I ain't saying I was always the greatest dude or that I have the brightest past or that I'm an angel. Not by a long shot. But the difference that I can say between me and most people is the fact that I put in effort. I put in effort once I see that I'm lacking something. I put in effort once I see that like there can be improvement. Like I put in effort every day to have that character and not only review and remember my past lessons, but to go through life, getting through my problems and learning these lessons as well. Cause I know whenever I'm going through something, there's a lesson to be learned, you know, and I've been getting like, you know, spiritual signs like from my spirit guides about how it's time for a change. So I'm like, dang, maybe it is time to quit this place. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, I kind of veered off topic. A lot of these videos gonna be random, but it's crazy because this video was supposed to be about my near-death experience, but I think I'm just talking about trusting yourself. So, you feel me?